So this is the blueprint to starting a personal brand in 2024, even if you are a complete beginner. If you have zero online presence right now, by the end of watching this video, you will have a full understanding of exactly how to start a personal brand and grow it to insane heights within just the year of 2024 alone. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the 9 simple steps that you need to follow to get started today. But first things first, I want to tell you guys my journey of how I got started with my personal brand, because I think it's going to give you a lot of insights. So a lot of people don't know this, but my personal brand actually got started back in 2017, similar to the time when Jordan Welch was starting, Sebastian Georgiou, and tons of other people that have millions of subscribers right now. It honestly might have even been 2016, but right then was my first time I had a very successful dropshipping store, and I was documenting my entire process of what I was doing, how I got my success. I posted a video every single day for 3 months, and I ended up deleting the entire channel because I was embarrassed I was getting no views on my videos. So 2017 aside, my actual journey started in 2020. I was seeing a bunch of dropshipping guys go super viral from just sharing their journey of how they went from a broke high school kid to making their first couple $1 million online, and I knew I could make a better video than them. All of their clips were horrible. The audio they used was weird. Their hooks weren't really that good, and they didn't really transfer an emotion within their videos. They were just kind of bland videos of someone kind of like flexing how they made money online. And I knew I could make a really good video because I've been on this exact same journey, and I've been documenting a lot of it already from 2017. And I had a ton of Snapchat memories of basically my entire journey. I shared it all on there. So I sat down for a very long time, downloaded all of my Snapchat memories, and started making my own version of these videos that was just a billion times better than what anyone else has made. I'll showcase the account really quick. My first video ever got 2 million views. There's a lot of videos that I made that I deleted, so this wasn't actually my first video ever. Later in this video, when we go through the 9 steps, you're gonna see a lot of detail of exactly what you need to do. But going through my journey, I really think is gonna give you so much insights. The best place to get started is short form, so let's just dive into it. I don't wanna waste any time. This is the first video that really kind of put me on the map.
Watch me turn into a savage in 4.
So I tried a bunch of different hooks. I made this video like 1,000,000 times, and it only went viral when I had that flip in the front. I just used the hook broke college kid to making over $1 million. It's not like absolutely amazing, but at least like the audio and the cuts kind of go together. And most importantly, there was a call to action of like, follow me if you want to learn more. And I honestly probably got 100,000 followers off that video alone. And then I just kind of started making whatever videos, and I really didn't know what I was doing. I was trying to mimic others online, and I jumped around between a ton of different styles, and it could have been so much better if I just kept committing to sharing the stories like that one that got me the most views. So what a lot of people do is they'll get this huge influx of views, and then they try to do a million different things, and then people stop following them because they only were interested in following them because of that one cool video. They want to keep seeing those. So this was the first one I tried. It only got 100K views. At the time it had like 5K views, and the hook just wasn't good, so it never really went viral, but it was essentially the same exact video. So hooks are incredibly important. We're going to go over everything you need to know with the 9 steps. The videos that did the best for me were those broke to rich storytelling videos. Then I started Void Energy, an energy drink company that is still being built. It's just on pause right now. So to summarize my entire journey in the content space, it started by mastering short form content, getting views there, getting eyeballs, taking them to Instagram as well, building up my Instagram. So just focusing on short form in general, which is always these like vertical short videos. Then I opened up a YouTube channel and started using this platform that I built on short form to funnel to my YouTube. So that was basically the entire journey, but let's get into the 9 steps that you need to follow to start your personal brand today. So step number 1 is try to find people that you want to replicate. There is always going to be someone that you can look up to, someone who is doing what you want to do, and you need to understand the frameworks of what they're doing and why it's successful for them. Remember, good artists take and great artists steal, but there's way too many people that are stealing things, and the most important part behind this is authenticity. Everyone who's starting a personal brand is incredibly ingenuine. They're not authentic, and that energy is transferred within the video. So it's incredibly important to document your own journey, make your own content, be an authentic human being, be yourself, but you need to use their hooks, their audios, their frameworks. The certain foundation that they're building their content on is what you need to be stealing. Just like my first video, there was someone else who made a video just like that. I just had better clips. I just knew how to tell a story better, and I knew how to be authentic better. Someone already made a dropshipping video, broke to rich, using that audio. I just made it personal. I made it better because it was authentic. authentic and real. So this is step number one. It's incredibly important. You have to find the frameworks of people that you want to become, steal the framework, and then be authentic and make it your own. Step number two, this is going to be a long process that you're going to be doing throughout basically your entire journey. And this is the process of finding your own style, finding your own voice with the content you create. Basically, the only way you can do this is like the process I did on my videos. I got my first viral video, then I didn't really know what to do. I just started making anything and everything that I thought was cool. So I jumped around a lot. I was basically throwing things at the wall and seeing what would stick. Trying to find your voice is an essential process, but it's not optimal because when I first went viral, people were following me because they wanted to see more videos about my story. They liked seeing my journey, but I wasn't making those videos anymore. I was trying to make all these other videos that showcase me, and it just wasn't what people were following me for. So obviously it's not optimized for growth, but it's optimized for longevity, to understand what type of content you like making, what type of stuff you don't like making, and what goes viral for you, what does good on your page, and trying to find a good mix between the two. Step three is incredibly important. We already went over it a bit, but you really need to make sure you're doing this with every video, and it's just authenticity. You need to be a real human being who's making real videos about their real life, speaking from a voice of confidence, because I promise you, people on the other side of the screen are gonna feel the content you make. They're gonna feel if you're being scammy or ingenuine or just trying to sell something, or if you're just being weird and you don't really know how to portray yourself, or you're trying to act like someone you're not. So please remember that through your entire journey. If you're not authentic, you're never gonna grow a following, I promise. Step number four is probably the biggest one here that you need to master, and that is learning the algorithms. TikTok has its own algorithm, YouTube Shorts has its own algorithm, and Instagram Reels have their own algorithm. These are the top three short platforms that you wanna master at the start. And basically the only way to truly learn the algorithms is to consciously scroll on each platform, seeing what videos go viral, and genuinely taking notes on every single video that has over 100,000 likes. Trust me guys, this is absolutely massive. If you take away anything from the video, please make sure it's step number four. Conscious scrolling is a term that I've just kind of made up, but essentially what you're gonna do is scroll on each platform for 1 hour a day: YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok. And what you're gonna do is take out your pen and paper and write down 4 things for every video that has over 100,000 likes. The first thing you're gonna write down is, what was the hook? Why did you watch this video? Why didn't you scroll past it? Second thing is the emotion transfer. What did this video make you feel? Number 3 is product audience fit. This one is very, very, very important to understand. And number 4 is, why would someone share this? If you look at the most viral videos you've ever seen, it's because they are shareable. Shares are the most important thing to an algorithm. It's the biggest sense of proof that you have a quality video. If someone's willing to share it, they're willing to send it to their friends as a personal recommendation, as a good video that they would like to watch. It's basically the online version of word of mouth. So let's get back to number 3. What is product audience fit? This product is a smart cupping device. It basically does cupping therapy with a click of a button, where you can just hit the button here. It suctions up the skin and it essentially massages your muscles. It helps a lot if you have like sore neck and back right there from like bad posture. And that's what I was selling people with on this product. So we have our product, a smart cupping device that massages people's sore muscles. Then we have the audience of people who have a sore neck and back who want to get a solution. Right in the middle is your video, your content. And what it's doing is creating a bridge between the product and the audience, which is creating the product audience fit. What's so important about this product is it has a ton of different audiences that can potentially be bridged to the product. You can sell this to people who, like I said, have bad posture from sitting at the computer all day with their nerd neck that's hanging out. Or you can sell this to people who go to the gym every single day and have sore muscles, focusing on the recovery aspect. You can target people who have migraines and show them how they can get rid of them by using this on their neck. There really is a million different audience pools that you can bridge to this product. The biggest thing behind viral videos is they have a very good product audience fit. If we go back to my first viral TikTok of me going through my entire journey of broke to rich, you can see that the product and audience fit was with people who also want to go on that journey themselves. Another thing to think about is, if a video is going to be going viral, the audience that resonates with the video that has that product to audience fit needs to be a pretty large size audience, or else your video is not going to go viral. So who can relate with wanting to go from a broke teenager to being rich? Almost anyone can relate to that. So my product and my audience fit was viral worthy, with resonating with a lot of people at a deep level. So step 4 was kind of long, but that's a very important process. You guys need to be writing that down in your notes anytime you find a viral video, and it needs to be specific to the platform. What's going viral on Instagram? What's going viral on TikTok? What's going viral on YouTube Shorts? And how are they different? But you should be pretty specific on focusing on one platform. Right now, it seems like YouTube Shorts is a very, very easy way to grow a following, and you also have subscribers on there. So it's easy to translate translate into doing long form YouTube videos as well, but let's get into step number 5. This one we kind of already mentioned, but once you find a successful style of videos, you need to stick with it and not deviate from it too much. Keep this quote in mind. It's going to be really tempting to try out all these different video styles, but once you actually have something that goes viral, you need to kind of just keep repeating it. Essentially, when it comes to doing a personal brand, you have to earn the ability to make whatever style content you want. Once you're famous enough, your face is just a hook, and you can basically put any video behind it that you want because you've already built up that loyal fan base. But at the start, you definitely do not have that luxury. Step number 6, once you've grown a sizable audience on short form, it's time to start working on long form YouTube videos as well. Basically, this part's kind of easy. You just need to funnel your current short form audience into your long form content on YouTube. And if you already are bringing a very big audience into YouTube, this is going to do wonders for the algorithm. Your videos are going to pop pretty much day one. And YouTube's amazing because it really creates that long form cult-like following of people that just absolutely love you, and you get ad revenue. This is where you're going to start actually making some money. Yes, you can make money from other short form platforms, but it's really not going to be noticeable. Step number 7, once you've grown a sizable following on short form and long form, you're starting to make some money from ad revenue. The next thing you need to do is start forming your content team. The first hire you're going to absolutely need is an editor that can help take care of either the short form or the long form, or ideally both. This is someone that you're going to have to work with. They don't need massive amounts of skill, but they need to work with you for a very long time, and you're going to have to hold their hand to teach them your editing style and make sure that they master it. It's really important to not cut corners with this process, or else your new editor is going to come in and all of your videos are going to feel different and the audience is going to notice. But once you have someone taking over your content, your time is going to free up so much more to actually script your videos or just take that quality content to the next level. Now, step number 8 is scaling and distribution. This one is massive. So once you're at this point, you have an editor in place, you're making content on long form and short form, you're probably going to have a Google Drive that's like a terabyte to 2 to 3 terabytes of just endless content that you can have people come in and recut, recreate, and make it into new short form videos, and they can even run their own Jordan Bown fan page for you. This is what I call content distribution. It's basically what every large influencer is doing right now. Andrew Tate was kind of the person who really created this method. Basically, you hire a team of editors and account managers that are going to go into your Google Drive, create new content using your old existing content, and make sure that it is optimized for short form platforms, having it go viral, and all of those video views, all of those followers lead to your actual personal brand, meaning your main Instagram account, your main TikTok account, your main YouTube account. This part's absolutely insane. This is how you can go incredibly viral. This is what all the people are doing anytime they go on a podcast. They film the entire podcast, all of it goes onto a Google Drive. Their team of 20 different editors come in, cut all the clips up, and promote it to all of their 50 different accounts across all 4 different platforms. Once you master this, and once you actually have the money to hire these teams and create a distribution machine, it's going to be pretty easy to get millions of views every single day, just because you have like 20 different Instagram accounts, 20 different TikToks, 20 different YouTube shorts, and they're all funneling back to your personal brand. So step number 9, the last step, is once you've kind of built this entire content team, you really need to start monetizing your following. And this step number 9, monetizing your following, can come whenever you really want it to come. It probably should come before step 8, so you have income to actually hire these teams. But essentially, to monetize your following, you're obviously already going to be getting paid on your YouTube ad revenue, and there's going to be some other income from the short form, even though it won't be much. But to take it to the next level, you have one of 3 different options. The first one is you can sell your time, which is consulting. If you started your personal brand by teaching a skill or learning a valuable skill, just like I did, where everything was kind of revolved around drop shipping, you can start consulting people for pretty high prices because you've built your following online, you have eyeballs, people trust you, and they know you know what you're talking about. So that's your first option, selling your time through a service or consultation. Option number 2 is selling your knowledge. This is online courses, this is community groups. There's really a million different ways you can do it, but essentially selling the information you've learned through mastering a valuable skill. And option number 3 is selling a product. This is the route most people go. Think of Feastables with Mr. Beast, Nelk with Happy Dad, Logan Paul with Prime. Usually selling a product is something you want to start doing when you're getting to the major levels of owning a personal brand with millions of followers. But number 3 is going to be the most scalable, and it's going to actually create a business that you can exit for a lot of money. So usually it's kind of a late game approach. So if you're at the lower levels of starting a personal brand, I definitely don't recommend getting into a product. You're not really there, you haven't earned it yet. The best thing you can do are option 1 and option 2, selling your time or selling your knowledge. And when it comes to building courses, when it comes to teaching people online, trust me, I know there's a very large negative connotation around consulting people or selling your course online, and there's just so many people that are scamming and selling shitty products. But trust me guys, there's a way that you can go about consulting and selling your time and selling courses in a very ethical, healthy way. If you're content is extremely genuine, you're gonna have an audience that trusts you and you're gonna be an authentic person. So your job is just to make an extremely good course or really give it your all when you're consulting people. And if you leave people happy through buying your product or purchasing consulting with you, it's gonna be a beautiful process. The only people that really give this a bad name are people that are genuinely scamming and taking advantage of people. So if you're building a high quality product and you have an amazing audience, this is gonna be a pretty easy process for you. Don't get too caught up in not wanting to be the person who sells a course online. I promise it can be an amazing thing. So that is the video. I hope you guys learned a lot about starting a personal brand. I promise it is the most valuable action you could take in 2024. Thank you guys for watching to the end. I hope you got an immense amount of value in this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.